Boy Shooting Club!
Triple kill!
Hello, nurse.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, what up?
Hey,
Welcome to the Boys Shooting Club. We're continuing our tour of great guests, fucking beautiful guests. Today we got motherfucking Cody.
Hey, yo. What's up,
What's
fellas?
up, Cody? How you doing, baby?
I'm all right. Going a little crazy. I'm all right.
Cody,
yes.
hardcore legend coming out of Philadelphia.
Yeah, like Sabu of sorts.
Do you still have to suck Joe Hardcore's give him a blowjob to get booked in a basement church down there in Philly?
Not me, but everyone else, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. We have a crew here that I won't mention by their numbers because like they'll kick your teeth in. But
King 316.
dude, they'd like roll through like shows, and if you're smoking cigarettes, just like take like 90-pound dudes and just like wrangle them by their like number 12 looks like you t-shirts and like hold them by the collar and just punch them as hard as they could in the nose, like over and over and over.
Yeah.
Like the most vicious men on the planet coming in, and they're like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
cold as life, baby. Cold as life. You know, and you're like, oh fuck, dude.
That's how it goes, yeah.
The
I'm not trying
toughest
to-
boy in that crew had a skeleton tattooed on the back of his bald head. I think he called himself Flint Town Slugger. Do you know what I'm
Of
talking
course he
about?
Tattoos in Philly, Cody? You got anything
Yeah.
to say that?
Wait. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of big bald-headed men, some fat guys in jerseys, tatted skulls.
Oh, the
They're
wiggers
around.
down there.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Got good wiggers.
a wig company.
I might be the first trad wigger on this podcast.
Well, you know, man, from one side of the east to the other.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think about it all the time ever since I heard that term. Every time I'm out in public. And then I think, am I that person?
A wigger?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but, trad wig.
Oh, okay.
I might be. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you're ever curious about like what your aesthetic is like, giving off,
Yeah.
I would say, trad wigger is
Yeah. It's not
you know,
far.
Actually, you know what? Now that I'm seeing it, you get a couple more X's on that hoodie. You know what I mean? Like X's under the L. You get a couple
Yes.
X's under that L, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man,
I might go big.
make a switch, maybe do an XL, maybe a double XL, or just keep it comfort at a medium. You know what I mean? An XL, keep it real.
you better make sure that you have the lyrics to My Smoking Song by Lil White memorized.
Hell
You
yeah.
get wigger checked by some other wiggers at the mall. Outside the Philly cheesesteak sandwich place, Big Domino's, or whatever the
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
You don't
Yo,
wanna
dude,
get checked outside
We've been letting this
McDonald's.
homeless guy live here on our porch. And like he's been here for like 2 months, and we let him like crash there, and then we found out he was selling drugs. So, but we found out because this like white trash looking idiot in a Seabiscuit hoodie
The
was
horse?
yeah sifting through his fucking trash and looking for his shit and like screaming out front of our house, and my roommate had to yell at him to get away, and then we had to kick. I'm 25. I had to give a homeless man an eviction notice to leave my porch. I left him a note, and it opened with, "Hey, dude."
You gotta break the ice. You know?
I left it on the porch. We just threw out the couch he'd been living on. It's just in the trash now.
Like a true landlord.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a true landlord maneuver
Yo,
right there.
yeah, but like a true tenant, dude, he just left all of his shit and trash all over our porch, and it's still there.
Hell yeah, dude! Some good magazines.
Yeah, dude. There's like shoes and toothbrushes and some other stuff out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, there was this homeless guy that lived in an alley across the street. There was a big ass parking lot. In the back, there was an alley, and that dude used to take VHS covers that got thrown out into the dumpster of the porn store down the street, and so he would like have his collection of like ripped off VHS tapes, you know, his material to jack. And his thing is he liked to huff paint, and he wore a cowboy hat. He kind of looked like Powder, you know, that albino boy with albino guy that could make you feel deer pain.
Hell yeah.
Damn, dude. That movie is wild as hell when he's like, yeah, you want to bully me because you were molested, right? And the guy's like, "Ah!" And then he adds insult to injury and electrocutes him.
Yeah. But when, you know, this is like when I was like probably like 10 or 11 years old, and we like when we'd see the homeless guy kind of walk off, we'd go back there and like start pissing all over his VHS box covers and shit. And then my grandfather would be like, "Hey, what are you kids doing over there?" And, you know, we'd like sheepishly try to be like, "Oh, no, nothing. We're just playing." He went back there, you know, saw the man's encampment. My grandpa, you know, he evicted him from the alley with a gun.
Damn, he was just sitting there trying to eat an apple with a knife like any other homeless guy in America.
Yeah. You sent that bitch packing, dude.
Yeah. Well, you know.
The hard streets of Michigan, baby.
Dearborn Heights. The rough zone, fucking half a block away from the McDonald's with a nice playhouse.
Is that the one with the with the Del Taco in tow?
Yeah, same block. They got the Del Taco and you got the McDonald's down the street.
I love that damn Del Taco.
I mean, playhouses have to be over now, right? Like with coronavirus.
Oh yeah.
They're just done.
There's probably a couple McDonald's managers, you know, sanitizing it every day, you know. Because if you're a manager at McDonald's that still have a playhouse, that means that you're probably having to fight for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way that's coming back. I feel like there's a lot of things that just aren't coming back.
Yeah, the era of the playhouse is like a bygone era.
Yeah, that's good, man. I cut my fucking hand open from here to Oklahoma at the Discovery Zone one time. And let me tell you, fucking bunch of dopers, 18-year-old workers at the Discovery Zone do not know how to clean a wound.
They are lazy up at Discovery Zone. Because whenever you'd ask about the robot they'd show in the commercials, it was always on the fritz. We don't know how to fix them or some shit. So you never got to actually see the robot that they advertised coming out with sparklers lit all over them and shit.
Man, dude, we had Caesarland. That was our joint in Centerline. You know what I'm talking about? It was the little Caesars equivalent. Damn, that place was dank as hell. They had an X-Files pinball machine.
Ooh,
oh, baby.
Nice.
My aunt and my mom would regularly, like at children's birthday parties and stuff, sneak vodka into like a child's canteen so that they could like booze up while partying. You know what I mean?
True queen.
Yeah, I can't blame them. That shit is probably loud and boring
and awful.
As two grown women.
I feel like people who work at places like that are like GED kids, so you can't expect them to be very good.
Here.
100% have to drink on the job to, have to put on the mouse costume, the Chuck E. Cheese costume, and go out and dance for the kids.
Oh yeah, dude. In Philly, do you guys have anything like that? Like something specific to like animatronic animals or?
No, in Allentown we do for sure. And they have what is it, Planet Trog, I think it's called or something. And they had metalcore shows there too. I saw August Burns Red there like maybe 10 years ago.
Oh,
that shit rocked.
Allentown I had a pretty good time. Me and Joey played a show there in the basement.
You played Good Weekend, right?
Yeah, Good Weekend. It was in the basement of a refrigerator warehouse.
Yeah.
I played.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's right. With was that
Ori
with
Nog?
That was with Bubblegum Octopus.
Yeah, Ghost Dad was the fucking.
Oh, you played with Ghost Dad.
Oh yeah, Ghost Dad, and then the Wondertaker.
Yeah.
Smart.
That's what they were called. That was the night the Undertaker got defeated at WrestleMania by Brock Lesnar.
Was that WrestleMania 30?
Yeah, right. It was the same night as WrestleMania 30.
You fucking know where I was that night? I was in Easton, Pennsylvania. I saw Ghost Mice play in Easton, Pennsylvania that night. Yeah.
Oh man, we had a sweet little talk about Chris Clavin earlier. Huh?
Yeah.
For listeners at home who don't know, Chris Clavin was he's like a 45-year-old acoustic punk that got called out for molesting like a bunch of like 14-year-old girls.
I mean, we should have known it by the devil walk from a fucking mile away, though. You know what I mean? Or the fact that he housed teenagers and argued with like landlords and policemen in songs about like, what's wrong with having a 17-year-old girl sleeping on the couch? You know what I mean?
Well, I thought it was weird because like all three are. Me and Joey met Cody a few years ago at a punk festival in Indiana that the Chris Clavin man, it was his festival he was throwing together. And I remember walking around and, seeing Chris Clavin kind of like sheepishly crawl out of a tent at like 8 in the morning. And then a couple half-dressed, 16-year-old girls followed, like kind of tearing up. It didn't look like a good scene, whatever was going on there.
Just sneaking out of the sober camp, walking through those stones barefooted, like, a little mouse.
Yeah.
I got shushed trying to walk to the bathroom over there.
The Jeffrey Epstein of folk punk, dude. That book, that Free Pizza for Life book, is actually just a reference to Comet Ping Pong, and he's all connected.
The dots are connected.
Yeah.
Free pizza for life. What did he mean by that?
What is pizza?
If you tour the punk rock community, especially in cities where teenagers run shows out of their garage, and you just never stop doing it, that's free fucking child pussy for life.
Just sitting on the table, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just sitting on the damn table.
I feel like anyone who's like 45 and still arguing for like anarchist ideals while living in a house that's like pink with bunk beds in it, it's generally not a good look.
Yeah, my man has a Disney Plus account. One, you know what I mean? Openly listens to Lil Peep. You know what I mean? Age is nothing but a number. I don't see what the problem is. You know what I mean?
45 and like living with anyone who's 18.
There's a genuine way of like age is nothing but a number. You know, you see some spry 75-year-old men, walking around in gaiters having the time of their fucking life.
Junior Soprano in seasons like 1 through 3.
Exactly, dude. They still get some vinegar. But then there's the age is nothing but a number. You know what I mean, motherfucker?
Yeah. I mean, if ugly ass Chris Clavin can get child pussy, Velveteen Dream is definitely getting child pussy.
Oh damn!
He's
100%.
Yeah.
Wild too, cause like that's right on the blow up too.
Velveteen Dream had charisma.
What an idiot!
Do you think podcasters have child pussy appeal?
Doug Benson gets child pussy, I bet. I hate that fucking guy, dude.
Yeah, dude. Doug Benson just waits outside of a high school with a packed bong.
Yeah.
Tending to smoke it. I just, hey kids.
He's shotgunning hits with 17-year-old Juggalo girls, dude. That's just the truth.
God, dude. Do you remember me hey man, remember I Love the 80s? Like, oh, cool. Do you have a daughter?
Yeah.
Do you have a daughter that I can talk to?
I feel like all those comedians that ended up on shows like Guy Code and shit like that on MTV, VH1 shit, they're all like really low tier. Probably
for sure.
On the prowl.
Man, Godfrey's fucking awesome.
Godfrey don't count. He only has to do that kind of shit is because like after the Japanese tsunami that knocked out the Fukushima power plant, he was like saying that Godzilla did it.
Oh no, not Gilbert. Other Godfrey. Godfrey, not Godfried.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
He is. I mean, at least what I know him from is I Love the 80s, but he was the star of that shit. Like Michael Ian Black, remember him?
Yeah. Dude, he's an I Love the 80s guy. Christopher Titus, he falls into that category.
Sure. Was Bill Burr before he was a comedian?
No, Bill Burr was like crushing pussy fucking after the Opie and Anthony show. Like the man's always been a star. He never had to do no shit like that.
Danny Bonaducci, that's what I'm thinking of. The other Bill Burr. Right, dude, like Bill Burr if you left him under the radiator. You know what I'm saying? Kmart Bill Burr.
Yeah.
I just saw a commercial with Bill Burr today where he's in a movie with Pete Davidson where Pete Davidson like wants to be a tattoo artist, and it was
Oh,
so
God.
hard to watch, dude. Oh my god.
I watched the Pete Davidson movie. Like, I'm just finding myself watch all sorts of fucked up shit on Hulu during the quarantine. I watched the Pete Davidson movie, which I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised to find out this was based on a true story. He's like a 28-year-old guy whose best friend is like his ex-girlfriend from high school's little brother who's like 16.
That's the SNL guy who has BPD, right? Is that
Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got like,
okay.
I think he has the world record for the most amount of Bugs Bunny tattoos on one human body.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty sick. Like Mr. Cool Ice, but with Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
God rock.
yeah, all
Yeah.
over.
Ooh.
I saw a recent picture of Mr. Cool Ice. He looks great, honestly.
Really? Is he?
Yeah.
He's aged well?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's jacked as fuck, and he has a perfect haircut still, and he got more tattoos.
I
Oh
saw,
my
I saw a dude. I couldn't believe this guy was fucking real. I saw a dude at a wrestling show, and he was wearing the Mr. Cool Ice T-shirt. You know, just a shirt that has the tattoos all over, and then he had a tattoo of Jesus Christ on the crown of his head.
Whoa.
That fucking rocks.
I for at least 45 minutes, I wasn't even watching the wrestling show. I was just taking pictures of him on my phone from every angle. I did that thing where, like, you know, you fake get up to get a beer or something. Like, oh, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get a beer. I'm just over there, fucking, ooh, yeah. Little side angle.
Damn, hell yeah. Was that the wrestling event where I accidentally somersaulted that security guard and had to buy him the hot dog, and he fucking strong-armed me for the beer too?
No, that was a different show. I do remember that.
XICW, baby. We've got a local promotion here, Cody. It's pretty sick. Do you have a local wrestling promotion in Philly?
I guess like GCW.
Yeah, GCW was
Yeah.
like Philly's local wrestling promotion.
Yeah,
That's sick.
it's a little bit above the level of most local indies. Oh yeah, we got Chikara too, but Chikara's pretty bad these days.
Damn. I feel like there was a finite amount of talent, and like I didn't realize that as a young man.
Yeah, WWE sucked them.
They're like, wow, that's
Yeah.
they're between the two promotions, they're completely gone.
Have you ever got
Yeah.
like a blowjob behind the ECW arena? That's been a dream of mine since I was like.
I have.
14. I used to
Any girl
fantasize,
who's at the ECW arena
will
yeah,
probably suck.
probably
yeah.
gonna. Yeah, but it's not gonna be good. It's definitely like a slam. Yeah. Like,
But when I was a
Nah.
kid, I used to.
but that's the thing.
What were you gonna say?
That's the thing. I feel like if you meet a girl who likes wrestling and like goes to events like that, maybe like one of those like 29-year-old goth girls with like, you know, they're like chubby and
Yeah.
stuff. They suck dick probably better than anyone because it's like life or death. You kind of just
That's a
have
queen,
to,
dude. That's
Yeah.
a queen right there.
You kind of just have to do it.
Right.
That's how you earn your stripes as someone like that, you know?
Amen.
That's Shamana Boulevard.
Yeah, that's
We all know.
no,
We all know.
that's the street Joey grew up on.
Nice.
I am.
Well, I used to fantasize because like when I got into wrestling when I was like 12, 13, you know, I was also getting into, you know, jacking off and exploring my own body. I used to fantasize like, do you remember Scott Steiner's finishing submission, the Steiner recliner?
Oh yeah.
I used to my earliest memories of jacking off was jacking off like picturing myself fucking somebody in the Steiner recliner submission. I've always wanted to go to like an autograph signing at like an auto show where Scott Steiner's gonna be there and get up there and tell Scott Steiner about my memories and my fantasies about fucking using his submission move.
Oh, he'll be like, can somebody take this young retarded boy back to the?
Yeah.
Like I just wanted you to know that I'd just be waiting behind you dressed as the dog face gremlin head to toe, fake mustache, you know, ready to go, just like.
Instead of like the nice earmuffs, you got a nice pair of like SpongeBob winter earmuffs that you're wearing.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, Cody, you got to get out here. We got to go to the flea markets this summer. You know, those are going to open back up.
I'm bummed I couldn't get out there in March.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a little boys' weekend about a month ago or so, a little over a month ago. We were gonna fucking go to a couple wrestling shows in Detroit.
Oh man, take you to Hamtramck, get you some of the best food in America.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
cigarettes at the Painted Lady, you know.
Nice.
What kind of fast food? We got a couple of like, I mean, I would say choice fast food restaurants around here. I know that you guys have the Wawa Burger. Is that right in Philadelphia?
It's not a
Wawa's
burger
gas
joint.
station.
Yeah, it's like a gas station. Well, it's like in Philly they don't even have gas. It's just the
Water
station.
Burger. I'm combining the two.
We don't.
Whataburger, that's like fucking down south Texas.
Yeah, we got Shake Shack. We got Five Guys. We got a bunch of like yuppie vegan shit around.
Wawa's like a lesser version of Sheetz.
Yeah, Sheetz
I'm a
is way
Sheetz
better.
boy. I love Sheetz. If I pop into a Sheetz, like, you know, on the road, I gotta stop in, get a veggie wrap for $2.50, get some fucking fried jalapeno poppers.
Dude, the mac and cheese bites. You can get the goddamn mac and cheese bites.
Yeah, you can get French fries on a burger there.
Ooh,
Respect.
Ooh. That's a. I mean, I don't know if it's a Michigan thing, but we put fries on the shawarma. Do you guys do that in Philly?
I'm sure there's places that do.
Pennsylvania kind of got a whole thing where they put French fries on the sandwich. I know that's real big in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
We're
just slobs here. It's just what we do. You know.
I love it. Well, you got the best condiments. You know, the best mustard in house.
What is that? Heinz?
Yeah.
They make that here?
That's in Pittsburgh.
Oh shit. No, I mean best ketchup too, I'd say.
The whole town smells like it.
It don't get much better than that.
That's a Jimmy Buffett special, baby. Heinz 57 in the French fried potato.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
And children's pussy.
Jimmy Buffett did say in his autobiography that some of the best pussy he ever had was in Philadelphia.
I believe it.
Who said that?
Jimmy Buffett.
Really?
Nice.
Jimmy Buffett himself.
Damn, I love him.
I feel like, you know, Temple girls, UPenn girls, all the college girls here go crazy. They're parrot heads, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of like we would have more parrot heads here if we had like a shift in, I don't want to say like age, but I feel like the juggalos, rose up in like the
juggalos and parrot heads are the only like faction of people I respect.
It's just the most common too in Michigan. You know what I mean? Their parents are parrot heads. The son is a jug. You know.
We got a lot of kid rockers. I think he just calls his fans party rockers though.
Yeah.
Dude,
rock.
A sick video online the other day of Kid Rock and what's his name?
Cracker?
The guitarist from ZZ Top. Anyway, they were playing on this show, this guitar show.
Weird guy?
Yeah. Billy Gibbons. It was Billy Gibbons playing on this TV show online on Vice's music thing, the Noisy Network, or like the Noisy thing. And so he's playing guitar with Billy Gibbons, and you hear this guy yelling in the background, hooting and hollering, and he comes over and he pours Billy Gibbons wine, and then he like bows to him, and he's like, yeah, you're pretty good, kid. And then he sits down with him, and it's Kid Rock, and he just like starts singing with him and banging on the floorboards like with his bare feet and like yelling his head off. And it was pretty awesome.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if he was going through some shit, and that was like in the middle of like, you know, him getting the flack from like when he popped off in Detroit. he got carried out on a damn stretcher with the Little Caesars Arena. Remember that, Vinny?
Oh, when they were protesting him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was local legend like Kid Rock, and they're gonna fucking
disrespect.
They're gonna disrespect them outside.
Cowards.
We've got a local on the east side who's got a Kid Rock license plate and a bunch of Made in Detroit stickers all up and down their shirt.
Yeah.
I would like to cruise with him on the Woodward Dream Cruise. Fucking cruise with him right next to my Prius with the Limp Bizkit plate.
Nice.
Oh yeah. They advocate drinking and driving for like 3 whole days in Detroit. It's pretty sweet.
Can you drink and drive there? Is that normal?
Only during the Woodward Cruise, pretty much.
Okay.
I would say like, yeah, they just like you see like cars that look like the Flintstones automobile and stuff like that, and they're just being pedaled by their feet. You hear White Snake blasting.
Do you have dream cruises in Philadelphia, or is that strictly a Detroit area retard thing?
that might be a you thing, like a Detroit thing.
It's just like 8 miles of classic cars just driving up a road and then turning around, going the other side, and people just packing the sides of the streets by the thousands, clapping and applauding, getting blacked out drunk.
Oh, we have something similar, but instead of cars, it's a parade, but it's like the Mummer Parade here, and this year, this year they were controversial because they all wore blackface, and then went on the news to defend wearing blackface because they said it was part of the parade and it always has been.
I thought that R was a little
like a parade to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like a normal parade to me.
And they're all like pro cops, and like, I mean, there's a ton of cops in the parade and stuff.
Weird.
Yeah.
All in blackface?
There were
like a Twilight Zone episode, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, playing bagpipe.
Yeah, I'll have to send you the video. They're just screaming into a news network in blackface. It's good.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's wild. I thought Philadelphia was I mean, you said there were vegan restaurants and stuff. I assumed they were mostly
they're big Ben Frank heads.
Yeah. I mean, it's like separated here. There's a real like split between like old Italian guys and young girls with blue hair and bangs. That's
they're at war with each other.
Yeah. I was gonna say
the girls with blue hair are telling these old dagos that they can't say the N-word, and they're gonna take to the streets and fight for their right to say the N-word whenever they damn please.
Damn. So you have a strong Italian heritage there in Philadelphia?
Oh, dude, South Philly is all Italian.
Ooh,
and they sit out in lawn chairs with their fat ass beer guts and just chill on the sidewalk and catcall women. It kind of rocks, dude.
Baby. Just greasy eating
dude.
Meats off the plate.
Yeah, stains all over the wife beater. Mwah.
Yeah. I guess between those two groups, you have like 35-year-old punk dudes in leather jackets who wash dishes. And then they fuck the women and then act like the Italian dudes. They're like the really middle of the road version of both. And that's pretty much the three genres of people you have here.
Damn. Doesn't sound too bad. Last time gun laws?
I know who I'm crewing up with in Philly. I'm going to find them old dagos. I'm going to bring my own lawn chair. I got a Coleman chair in the closet.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to bring sopressata in a cooler and just look like a fucking, whoa, he gets it. He gets it. They're like, how do you pronounce your last name? Shimano. Oh,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, Trotto. How you doing, Trotto? Yeah, Vincenzo, Trotto. Yeah, how you fellas? How you boys doing?
Vincenzo. Where's the good Italian deli at over there?
We got a spot. It's just a cat. Cat's Deli in New York City. It's like famous for having those gigantic sandwiches. It's just like 12 pounds of meat.
Yeah, and they cost like $28.
Yeah, we have a rip-off spot like that. That place fucking rules. And then there's a spot near my house called like I don't know if it's Cox Deli or Coach's Deli. I never really got a pronunciation on it, but that place rocks. Good deli.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, we got pickle game on lock, dude. It's real here.
Ooh, hello. Is Dr. Brown's from around there?
I don't know what that is.
Ben Franklin fever runs fucking wild.
Oh, he was a soda fan, right?
Ben Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah, he invented it.
Wow.
He had a little mouse named Amos who helped him do all sorts of little experiments.
It's like, I'm a Francophile.
Yeah, Philadelphia rules for the most part. I'm moving soon. I'm gonna move to New York City. I decided. I'm just waiting for coronavirus to blow over.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah.
You could go in now while the coronavirus is wrecking shit and just come in and fucking start dominating. Just fucking start marking your territory, pissing all over the subway.
Yeah.
Let people know which cars are yours and which cars other people can use.
I mean, I'm
like baseball fury, dude, from the Warriors.
Yeah. I'm at like a breaking point where I just have to start like being a COVID denialist because I'm tired of everything.
My aunt took that route. She got sick of being told she couldn't like go inside of the Italian bakery.
Yeah.
So she's posting that Plandemic video all over her Facebook page.
Nice.
Fucking,
Nice.
she's
Really?
she's one of us. Oh yeah, my Aunt Deborah, she's one of us.
Welcome,
I mean,
Brady.
There's only it's only a certain amount of time before everyone's gonna snap and become that, and I feel like I'm at that point. So it's like, whatever.
Well, we reached that point in Michigan. Like the first day, it was 60 degrees because in Michigan, we have winter that lasts 6 months. So and there was just like one nice day. It was like 30 degrees, 60 degrees. And that's when everybody loaded up the minivan, made all like the kids hold on to all the assault rifle attachments, went to the Capitol, fucking put the ARs together, fucking suited up and hit the Capitol.
Dude,
Those are the Patriots.
6 degrees yesterday, and I saw the homie posting just like a picnic table full of ammunition and just like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 sets of arms just loading
Holy
up guns in the background. And the caption was, "We're going to have some fun." And it was like,
Nice.
the sun's not even out, dude. Like just coughing all over each other and shit.
There was a protest somewhere, and there was like this big muscle hunk, and he had like a fucking rocket launcher strapped to his back. And, he's ordering a sandwich at Subway. Someone snapped his picture, and they were making fun of him online. And I'm just like, you would never say that shit to his face.
They got
hide him behind a keyboard.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to my sister. She was like, they had a pig roast with all of her coworkers and everything. And she's in Florida, and she was like, yeah, no one is taking it serious here at all. And I was like, well, whatever.
I mean, the idea is that, like, if it runs its course, right?
Yeah.
Just like the other side of that coin is like, well, after everybody else, after everybody else's coin is on the other side of the table, then we'll just keep going.
I can't believe I haven't gotten it yet because I was at the beginning of maybe about a month into quarantine. I guess we're 2.5 months in now. I hooked up with my ex, who's kind of retarded and fucking has been dumpster diving and going out all the time and doing all this, anarchist shit.
Yeah, finding like a half drinking Pepsi on the ground and like, oh, I'm reclaiming this for the anarchists, for them taking this under communism.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, we would hang out, and I can't believe I haven't gotten sick. I went with to dumpster dive once, or just to watch. I don't want to do it. But I'm just watching them sift through bags of the gloves and face masks that have been thrown out at Trader Joe's. And I was like, I don't know if you should be rummaging around in that. And they were like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Damn, dude, no, thank you.
It's fucking dumb as fuck.
Maybe 2 months ago, but now, not chance.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
I'm with you guys. I think this is all a hoax. It's complete bullshit. But I'm quarantining anyway on the off chance it's real, because I want to be a part of the people reformulating society.
The right side of history.
Yeah, I want to be on the right side of history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell your grandchildren, Vinny, about how many Hot Ones episodes I've watched these 2.5 months, and how I'm a strong American hero.
Yeah.
They're like, damn. So you guys were in the shit, huh?
Yeah.
Whatever. You play in the Star Wars Battlefront 2, baby. You get the screen caps, hang them on the wall like a Purple Heart.
I think that most businesses should offer like a hero's discount to us on the front line, staying at home, saving lives.
Oh, I was furious when I saw the schooling, dude. Did you see that Gretchen Whitmer's pushing to give an essential worker school? I said, what, out of my pocket? Out of my stimulus check? Coming from my stimulus check?
Yeah, my girlfriend was telling me about it yesterday. I was lounged up on the couch. I was eating ice cream. She's like, oh, essential workers are, they're getting free college. And I was, yeah, I guess I'll go back to school. Whatever. Whatever. Sure. Yeah. What are they giving me?
Not on my watch.
It's like when you get a gift bag, you win a gift basket at your soccer son's fucking raffle, and you get a big gift basket and you're rummaging through and you're like, $1,200. Yeah, I'll keep that. Oh, unemployment, cool. Oh, free college. I don't know. Maybe Joey will want this. I'll hold on to it.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I would like to only dress as one of the members of Encino Man while going through college, though.
Yeah.
Just like,
That's a good
like
move.
enact the whole movie every day in class, and they'll be like, I don't know, I think he's schizophrenic, but like, be nice to him. You never know.
I'm like bummed because like if you look at history, like this isn't even a cool moment in history. Like people are gonna be I mean you talk to your grandparent or your grandchildren in the future and it's like what did you do? What did you do during quarantine in 2020? And it's like I played RuneScape 16 hours a day. Like, what do you want me to say? Like
I also risked my life by having sex with my ex-girl.
yeah. I was mildly inconvenienced by quarantine pussy being potentially dangerous. And I had to wear a mask when I went to buy my Gatorade at CVS. Like, what the fuck you want me to say? It's like,
You know, it's all about how you spin it, baby. It's all about how you spin it.
We had a whole weekend planned. We were gonna go to a wrestling show on Friday.
yeah.
We're gonna go to a wrestling show on Saturday.
Monster
Then
Jam
it
on
happened,
Thursday.
and then the pandemic happened.
Yeah. I couldn't watch pilled up steroid men bash each other with light tubes.
So
Salute.
So you think about that, okay? What I sacrificed for you to be here.
Yeah. I stayed inside so I could nut in your fucking grandma.
Still wearing the dog tags.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog tags that are given to me by Bill Gates after I get vaccinated. on the back, it's the Windows fucking 10 logo.
What were you saying before we recorded? Oh yeah, if like the only reason to turn in your census is that if you don't, then you are voluntarily signing up to be the guinea pigs, the patient zero to Bill Gates' coronavirus vaccine.
I mean, dude, if I can get some dog tags out of it, you know what
It's
I
not
mean?
bad.
Sure, I talked to an Army recruiter at the mall for like 20 minutes because, you know, he made me a dog tag right there on the spot. I thought it was badass.
Did he really?
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
just like
Oh, that fucking
Westland
rules.
Mall. You made dog tags and, like, you know, it was like fucking 2004. So I had these big ass ball chain necklace.
Nice.
Oh, baby,
Fucking threw the
Derek
dog
Rivers.
tag right on that, went outside and fucking gripped up a cigarette out of the ashtray, fucking lit that thing right up. That was a halfie.
Lieutenant
You should start
Trotter.
wearing the fucking sterling silver ball chain necklaces again.
Oh, definitely.
You
Yeah,
would look
that look
so
need to come
sick.
back. I remember I had 2003 probably had a ball chain necklace and like a fucking Sublime pendant that was you know, the classic Sublime logo, and then there was a joint and a pot leaf behind it.
Nice.
And we were smoking weed in the woods on 420, and the cops came and like busted it up. And so I'm like running, and the cops are like, you know, they got me. The cops are getting me, so I'm struggling to take off my Sublime weed necklace. I thought I could go to jail for it. The cops are chasing me. I'm trying to unclip it, and I throw it. The cops are like, "What'd you throw? What'd you throw?" I'm like, "Nothing." They run, they get it, and they're like, "It's just a fucking necklace."
That's so good.
Oh, shit.
Holy
So
fuck.
funny. Heroin or something. They're like, "What the fuck did you just throw?"
Yeah, they thought it might have been the weed or something. No, just a Sublime necklace. I was too scared to get roughed up in.
Is that the Billy Gibbons tale, or whatever? Who's the homie with the scooter? I remember you were telling me about the fellow with the scooter when the cops came, when he would like show up with the Razor scooter and show you guys tricks.
Bradley Jones.
Yeah.
Bradley Jones was he was like the neighborhood fucking weed man. He was like a kid that was like 2 years younger than me, at a little motorized scooter. And he would sell weed on it, so you could hear him from like a mile away. You could hear his little scooter. Now that was a classico wigger. Bradley Jones. That was a fucking Marshall Mathers LP fucking 3-6 Mafia 2005, 2 polo shirts on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Classico wigger, dude.
We would have been friends.
He'd be coming in, he'd be having like a sleepover, 16 years old, you know, playing fucking Def Jam on PS2.
Ooh, baby, fight for New York.
Yeah.
You already know.
And, you know, we'd need the weed. We'd need like a dime bag, fucking 2 a.m. You'd hear Bradley's scooter coming. get a little bit louder. Next thing you know, he's knocking on the window. He's climbing on through.
Damn.
Oh, Bradley Jones, dude.
A true essential worker.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, oh, he's essential.
I wonder what he's doing these days.
Uh,
Probably the same thing.
he was like, I did check out his Facebook. Me and Joey were talking about Bradley Jones. I'm gonna pop on Facebook and see what he's doing. It looks about to be the same. He hangs out at a bar 2 blocks away from where he grew up. Seems like
Hell
he hangs
yeah.
out there most nights of the week.
Bro, why
Nice.
fix what ain't broken though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you could be 45 years old, ride a fucking moped around and
I've never been the biggest fan of change. You know what I mean?
You gotta keep it simple.
Was
Yeah,
it?
I was so
Simple.
anti-Obama. He said, change this, hope this, change. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
There were a
Yeah.
lot of
What are you
Italians
talking
standing out
about?
the living room window when that shit was going on, going, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like 65-year-old Italian women just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a big fan of that.
It's kind of crazy. Like when you're talking about the cops finding that necklace, you gotta imagine even like a quarter of the dumb shit cops see people do. It's got to be a blast. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
people are fucking retarded, dude. Like, I
Look
hope that
back
cop
on
lived
it,
to tell that story.
I'm sure the police officers love to tell that story.
Yeah, they probably
And,
see insane shit all the time.
We all had cigarettes in our pockets. Cop pulled some hard ass dad shit on us. Said, "Open up your bag, dump them out on the ground, and step on them."
Oh!
He's like, "Pick them up and put them in your pockets, or I'm giving you a $500 littering fine." We're like, "Yes, officer." Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, he was running the gamut, dude. He was getting a little fucking what was it? Stick action. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get a little stick action on you guys.
My dog got one over on him though. He had like the QP, he had the weed on him, and the one cop was searching me, and the other cop was searching the other guy. So he took the weed and he threw it under the cop car. So the cops didn't catch us with any weed at all. And then like after they drove off, we just walked back up there, and the weed was still on the ground.
Whoa!
Nice.
Woo! That's a big thumbs up.
Yeah,
You can't stop fucking wiggers on 420. It's impossible.
yeah, I know.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm worried about in quarantine is like, did either of you go to community college?
Yes.
Okay, you know like the black dudes who like Dragon Ball Z and play Magic in the cafeteria.
Dude, that's my best
Like,
friend.
what
His
are they
name's Bob.
doing right now? Like, I'm worried. Like,
I think they have D&D on Steam right now.
I hope so, because like at my school, they weren't even going to the school anymore. That's just what they did 15 hours a day. They just.
I'll tell you this much. Levon, he was a Game Boy Advance man and a fighting gamesman.
Nice.
So I would guarantee, I know that he's had a couple of babies recently. And it's that he, like we were saying earlier, if I fix what ain't broken, business as usual.
Yeah.
Last time I saw, he's posting something about Guilty Gear X and something about his kids. I mean,
Nice.
dude, it is. You just take the community college to the apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing.
I loved community college. Fucking, there'd always be like this gaggle of like 3 pregnant Latino women that would they'd always be like smoking cigarettes inside the liberal arts building in the stairwell.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Damn.
salute to
Pink,
them.
pink laces.
Yeah.
There was a shooting on my community college campus. There was it was a classic story. Like the guy kind of stalked this girl. She wouldn't like answer his emails or his texts, and so he showed up while she was practicing clarinet in like one of the music rooms, blew her away with a shotgun.
Holy fuck.
The year you were there?
No, it was I went for like 2 years, then dropped out, and it happened the first year I dropped out.
Oh shit!
Damn, you got
John-
lucky, dude.
My friend John B, he still went to school there. I was like, dog, take me up the campus. Let's go see the shooting.
Dang!
But they had like the whole building fucking cautioned off.
You know, some like amateur Gus Van Zandt asshole was like licking his chops after that happened, and he's like, yeah, "Time to shine, baby! Time to shine!"
There was actually a cool weed dealer there. His name was Bird, and he was a little guy. He was like this big, okay. and his head was like this big, and then his body was like this big. Like he had like smaller than mini me, smaller than Vern Troyer, just like this little football man. He was like this black dude, and he had like one of those like deluxe fucking like wheelchair scooters with like the little joystick remote.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
know, he'd be doing like 25, 30 on the sidewalk around the building, just zooming around people. And he sold weed out of his backpack. Like the school assigned him, like, you know, like a staff to kind of like help him, like get his books out of his bag and do shit like that. But he ended up just paying him to help him sell weed by the cafeteria. So you'd be like, Bird, I need a Nick bag. And then, you know, he'd be like, go to the bathroom. And then you go in the bathroom with the guy, pull the backpack, give him the money, he'd give you the Nick bag.
Damn.
Littlest guy you ever seen. He's like this. His head was bigger than his body. Always had a little hat on backwards. He kind of like imagine like a Chuck or an Omar from The Wire, but like this big.
Oh, okay.
My ex-girlfriend's sister used to. They used to, you know, bake out. They used to smoke blunts in the car before they went to class, and they saw a bird, and they told him to come over, and they just kind of picked him up like a little baby and put him in the car and smoked a blunt with him.
Damn, hell yeah! Probably showed him their titties and stuff too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm sure that, you know, they let them definitely eat their pussies.
I mean, guaranteed.
You don't invite a drug dealer into the Camry.
That's what I mean.
You don't just invite them in to smoke a blunt.
I'd be like, oh, dude, look, I've got you know, the Drought 2. Hello, don't.
Yeah,
that was the era.
The area.
Classic,
No, I don't
dude.
have any money, but how about a hand job?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a black dude version of the alien from Men in Black. That was like inside the head.
Is that the first Men in Black movie?
It's either the first or the second. I don't remember ever seeing the third or the fourth. I guess they made a new one with a girl.
I've never seen the third or the fourth one.
They did one with young Tommy Lee Jones, I think, and young Will Smith, and they went. That was
And Channing Tatum.
right.
Channing Tatum played it, right?
Oh,
Did they use a de-aging technique on Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, like a la Irishman?
The reverse version of that one. Oh no, yeah, no, yeah,
they play in their younger selves, so they'd have to de-age them.
no. I think they got different actors.
I think they had Channing Tatum play.
Played Tommy Lee.
I don't know if he played
Or
Tommy
play
Lee, but
Will
he was
Smith.
definitely the main guy, right?
They had
That
Channing
would be
Tatum
awesome.
play Will Smith.
I mean,
Yeah,
They just put him in blackface. And
Channing Tatum in blackface.
or just complete straight, you know, Channing Tatum and
That's what Men in
Will
Black
Smith's
mean.
cadence would be
Yeah.
hysterical.
Men in blackface too.
Yeah, Men in Blackface. Men in Black.
They never get canceled because they pull out that fucking pen and flash people before they
Yeah,
can tweet
exactly.
about it.
You forget about it.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude, Adam Carolla style. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
a little. And I'm gone. Yeah,
Like a magician.
pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
Men
dude.
in blackface.
That's awesome. I like Men in Blackface.
Mm-hmm.
Channing Tatum would probably take that role if like Quentin Tarantino directed it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's trying to Robert Pattinson himself, right? And like do like he's an artist.
Yeah.
He's not
Or
an
like
actor.
the Shia LaBeouf take.
Yeah, steal somebody's graphic novel from the ground up.
Yeah.
Don't apologize.
I actually started growing my hair out because I just watched like a brand new Shia LaBeouf movie. It's like a movie he wrote that's based on his own childhood and abusive
yeah.
father. But I thought like Shia LaBeouf as his own abusive father. I was like, damn, that guy's got fucking style. He looks dope. He was like an old like a circus clown or something, and he had like these big glasses, long hair, fucking constantly lying to people at AA meetings and fucking just chain smoking cigarettes. I was like, this movie rocks. This
Yeah,
dude's
that movie
shit.
ruled.
Damn, what's it called?
Honey Boy.
Yeah, Honey Boy. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Honey Boy.
You see that other one he made about he takes that Down syndrome boy and he takes him to wrestling school.
No.
You gotta watch
What
that,
is-
dude.
What's
the-
it called?
It's called Peanut Butter Falcon, and a bunch of wrestlers are in it. You gotta watch that movie. Dude.
Let
It's
me put
actually
that on the
pretty good.
to-do list.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's on Amazon, I think.
And Honey Boy, like, it's something I always want to do. Like, if I'm writing a story about my life, I definitely want to book myself as a child fucking like a hot Latin prostitute on the house,
Hell
which is something Shia LaBeouf did in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's FKA Twigs, the pop star. Yeah. Although she looks like she's 13 there, but she's actually like 30 in real life, I think.
Oh no shit! I thought she was supposed to be like a 19-year-old prostitute who's just fucking this child.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's the vibe.
I want to rewrite my own story to be like a lot like that. 13 years old and just drowning and fucking like 23-year-old pussy and stuff.
Oh, like in What's Up Rockers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's so awesome.
I would love to write a movie about myself. Not that it would be very interesting, just to do it, like a real flex.
I would be, yeah, you got time in quarantine, just write a biop.
Yeah, I guess like my teenage years were spent like gaslighting teenage women on the internet into liking me and then ghosting them. I did that from ages like 13 to 16. I was homeschooled. What was I supposed to do with my time, dude?
Right.
It's not good, I don't know how you turn that into a good, script, but.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. So you were an early man on the internet, huh?
Oh man, I remember my mom took my laptop. I got grounded, and she took my laptop, and it was like an Alienware laptop with a Superman skin on it.
Oh yeah.
People put skins on their laptop.
Mm-hmm.
And she found my nudes folder, and I had all these girls that sent me nudes when I was a kid. And she thought that they were all from my school, and she said that she was going to contact the principal and have them contact their parents.
Well,
and
the principal definitely wants to see those nudes.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. And there was just girls with like my name written on their tits and shit, and I was like 14.
Oh,
did you have like did you have sick ass HTML on your MySpace page, or like what?
Yeah, and I was also rich on RuneScape, and that helps.
Ooh.
I was like sugar daddy, but in the virtual world.
I wonder if kids are pulling the same gambit on that Animal Crossing now. You see this? These 35-year-old women are playing.
Absolutely.
35-year-old women and men.
Absolutely.
People that are way too goddamn old to be playing this shit.
Well, that's why men play Animal Crossing.
What? To trade bells?
Yeah, to trade bells for puss.
I did not know that.
I mean, that's why I pre-ordered it, but
I'm just saying, man.
I'm not gonna say if it worked or not, but I'm not gonna not say. It was all right.
Damn. I had no idea about the RuneScape tactic.
Oh, dude, trust me. And honestly, in quarantine, there's not a better time than now. If the game's still alive and well, there's plenty of room for adaptation. As an adult.
Absolutely.
Your brain's bigger now, and there's a lot of room for imagination.
Damn, you got to make like your own YouTube channel where you're a pickup artist through RuneScape.
Hell yeah!
Whoa.
Get one of them fuzzy Cat in the Hat hats.
Like the Onision of RuneScape.
Was that motherfucker's name with the furry hat?
Oh, no, Onision's just some guy who's getting busted by Chris Hansen for being famous on YouTube right now.
Oh,
like
okay.
Pedophile fucking weirdo, dude.
Damn. More of that Pied Piper shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? You
predators everywhere.
You only go and play video game conventions, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you go and do circuits for 16-year-olds. You sing about living in a van,
I wonder how many Twitch streamers are pedophiles.
I would assume the majority.
Yeah.
Of YouTubers?
Yeah, I mean, look at that ninja guy that plays Fortnite. Like, he's entertaining like 500,000 sexy kids every night.
Eventually the levee breaks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can build the dam as strong as you like, but the wrong conditions show up, that thing's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Game both sexy ass children in front of a man fucking 8 hours a night every night of the week, and
you start sweating while playing God of War. You know what I mean? Clammy hands. You don't know how to talk anymore. Make eye contact in the camera. It's getting nervous.
That's been such a problem for me during quarantine. Is like I'll run into people and I don't know how to speak anymore, and like I stumble through my fucking words. It was bad and definitely racist. There was a guy, there's this dude, he's Asian. He came over to my house to grab some, and he was telling me how scared he was of coronavirus. And like, he works in like an Asian fusion restaurant and shit. And he was telling me that it sucks. And but he was telling me how scared he is and how it's like blowing up. And this was like a month and a half ago, so not before it peaked.
Okay.
And fucking, he was telling me how scared he was, and I was like, "Oh, did you go back home?" Like implying that China was his home, and he's not Chinese at all. and all he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh no, I meant like home, like here." And like I haven't seen the guy since. Like I felt so bad, dude. I felt so fucking bad. I like couldn't even talk my way out of that one. I just like implied that this dude was Chinese with the coronavirus.
I'm so sorry. Isolation is making me mentally handicapped.
What do you do? Go home and get that Hong Kong flu, that Chinese flu?
Oh my God. No, I mean, because like, you know, like home back to Michigan and get the flu.
I think I don't even remember how the conversation went fully, but I think I mentioned something about Chinatown in Philly too. And it's like not good. I kind of just blew it entirely.
What'd you do?
You guys have a Chinatown?
You didn't go to Chinatown, did you?
Yeah, we do have a Chinatown.
Damn, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's the best what's the best spot there that's unnamed or unmarked?
Well, it's kind of named. It's called Cutie Spa.
Talk to me.
Yeah, you could find it on Google. I found it on a forum where you can find places to get jerked off for $60.
Okay.
And it's called Cutie Spa. You go there, you can pick what you want, and they do Nuru showers. Do you know what that is?
I do not.
Yeah, Nuru showers like
Naruto?
I think it's Nuru, and it's on Pornhub.
Not the anime guy that runs around?
No, it's even better. It's these women like cover themselves in oils and then rub their bodies on you in a shower until you come.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I think that's how like snails have sex.
Right? That counts as no.
I might be wrong.
No?
Yeah, the whole thing is crazy, but Cutie Spa, yeah, dude.
Cutie Spa.
Shout out Cutie Spa.
Holy shit! What's up?
Yeah, it's
our missing man Brian Tucker. He has like 2 or 3 Asian jack off places in his hometown Jackson that he likes to frequent. When you do get to come up here, you know, maybe we can fucking take you over there.
Oh yeah,
we'll
dude.
Trade spots for spots.
A little brotherly hand job, like we all go in for some money. That's kind of like camaraderie to the core. I'm into that.
Yeah.
There's nothing like paying $60 to a trafficked woman to pleasure me and my 2 friends.
and then when we're done, we can mix our cum together and become brothers.
Yeah.
Damn. Eskimo?
You know, it's just like that one movie where like all the, you know, they're all like the buddies are like, let's be blood brothers, and they start pricking each other's like fingers and mixing their blood together, but the one kid won't do it, and they keep calling him a pussy and shit, and he goes and like fucks off for the summer, but he has AIDS, and that's the reason why he didn't want to mix his blood.
He just hit the fact that he did.
I might have made that movie up, but I'm pretty sure I saw that movie.
Starring Sean Astin, dude. We should write that.
The true story of the formation of the band, the Blood Brothers.
Yeah.
Jordan Whitney didn't want to mix his AIDS blood with the other guys.
And then the other fella saw him from across the room and was like, "Hey, did you not want to mix your blood in there because you were afraid that you'd put your AIDS blood in there?" Like, me too.
He's like, "Oh shit, dude, I have Hep C. It's all good."
What's up, baby? What's up? You know, you're like, or it's like, you know, I actually I have HPV, and the other guy goes, "No, I have."
Yeah, everyone
Who
does.
cares?
All right. I got the phone call one time. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Who gives a shit? Quit wasting my fucking time. I'm playing RuneScape.
I'm getting girls on RuneScape. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm busy gaslighting.
Got a beautiful set of armor. I'm about to see some tits with my name written on them in Sharpie. You're wasting my fucking time with this HPV.
Yeah.
I love
Dude,
this country.
my whole like early teens was fucked up, man. My mom walked in on me jerking off, and all she said was "nice," and then slammed the door. And it was like, it was so bad, dude. I watched the first episode of Weeds, that Showtime TV show. He references fucking a banana peel to jerk off, and I did that, and my mom walked in at the same time.
Holy.
And
shit.
I threw the banana peel across my room, and like she walked in as the banana peel was thrown. And she never acknowledged it. My mom's kind of a trooper because she never acknowledged it. But all she said was, "Oh, fucking Jesus Christ," and then shut the door.
Like, fan of slapstick, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
dude.
That sounds like some Mel Brooks shit going on.
Never bring it up again, though. You know that's
No,
that's
never.
respect on Mother's Day. You know, you remember that, like, you know, she didn't call me out when I brought that first girl over.
Oh, I didn't bring any girls over. I was pretty much an incel, except on the internet. So it was good.
Then that's where you reign supreme.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting a lot of these days. Apparently, I missed out on the damn web.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah, but you were probably actually having sex.
I found salad fingers and I was enamored. You know what I mean?
Joey was too busy fucking his like ex-girlfriend's mom's IRL.
That's cool though.
Not during the internet days. I was just a fat loser.
Oh, I thought that happened when you were like 13, 14.
What? The having sex with moms?
Yeah.
Oh, I bloomed late, baby. I was 5'2" until I was like 19 years old.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like 5'6", 7 now, so I'm a manlet. I'm actually. Oh, that's counting my slouch. I mean, if I ever stood up straight, I would be like 5'9". But I'm
my slouch, I'm 6'4". When I stand up straight, it's like 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, dude, you save your hat on the ceiling. I've seen it. I've seen it a couple of times, dude.
Well, dude, it's cool now. You don't need. You could skip the internet because now you're an artist and you can get like pretentious white girl artist pussy.
Hey,
You know.
there you go.
I mean, is that even a thing in Detroit? Is that a thing? I feel like it kind of all the hope and aspirations and artistic vision has been sucked out of it.
I feel like it was at one point. I haven't really left the house in like 3.5 years. So, but at some point I do remember getting yelled at because saying something or doing something and drinking, and there was a woman with bangs that was pretty cute. That I would say would fall into a similar category. Yeah. But it's just, you know, it's just System of a Down's toxicity, my mango ginger tea, and the boys on the laptop, baby. This is it.
What's Dearborn, Michigan Tinder like? Any good?
I don't know. I haven't been on Tinder in so long. I don't know what's going on there. I know that the boys online.
A lot.
Oh, busted.
Me
I don't know.
What was that sock thing? There was like this big plastic tube that I was throwing up into. It looked like a large condom, and I used that as the default picture for Tinder when I had one, because it was like, okay, well, you know, like why fuck around here? You know what I mean? No need to put on airs.
It was a tube filled with what?
Remember the picture at maybe it was on the way back from Indiana or shortly after Indiana. It was in that summer, and I was throwing up into that big condom, like a big plastic condom looking thing. I don't know what it was. It was a bag for something, and it was in somebody's car that we were in. And I'm like really chubby, beet red, covered in slime, and my glasses are broken. It's like a really bad bleach hair job, and I was like, "This sums it up, baby." You know what I mean? Like, I'll just use this. And,
get straight to the point.
Yeah, you had a great look back in summer 2014.
Let me tell you, dude, it proves that only came with being able to talk with the hands and sell you in person, because online, no play. No, that was a desert wasteland of an account.
It happens. I just imagine Dearborn and Detroit having like a lot of like Cookie Monster sweatpants, fat white women.
Sure. They also have a lot of we have really, really horny dudes where
I mean, that's
are
everywhere.
like them.
Way hornier out here.
We have corn-fed horny
Way
dudes,
hornier.
dude.
Yeah, those.
Corn-fed horny dudes that are like that's the epitome of the Tinder game, I think.
The kind of guys who are publicly horny on Facebook.
What?
The publicly horny on Facebook guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I
pictures
love
up to
that.
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like nice tits. Like pictures like that, you know what I mean? With just like the horniest shit all typed out like a juggalo with like the lowercase W, capital,
oh yeah.
you know, lowercase e.
Oh,
Is there a name for that type of typing?
I think Facebook horny dudes is it.
Yeah.
No, the lowercase capital. You know what I'm saying? Lowercase
Oh,
capital.
like
capital.
Just autism.
Yeah, just
autism.
autism.
I don't know.
That's the man who laughs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
I always talk like that when I want to come off looking like an idiot. So, you know.
I found my my live journal account from the year 2000 like a few days ago. I wonder if that's still up. I went on it and there was definitely a lot of typing lowercase, uppercase.
Yeah, baby.
Here, I actually found I did a band by band recap of Ozfest 2001.
Nice.
Oh.
What was on that?
Mudvayne, Taproot, Crazy Town, Papa Roach, Disturbed, Linkin Park, Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, Black Sabbath,
Ooh. You saw Marilyn Manson. in the
Drowning
peak.
Pool.
You got
It
to
was
see
actually
Crazy Town?
it was the Marilyn Manson show where he took his balls out and like put them on a security guard's head and he had to go to court for it.
Nice.
Damn, you saw that show?
Yup, I was there.
Oh,
I was there with two devil horns in the fucking air, brothers.
damn! That show, that show like cemented Marilyn Manson as just like a sex criminal to the point where when he was just getting called out 2 weeks ago, all the real Manson heads out there are just like, hand.
Yeah.
Marilyn, did you read Long Hard Road Out of Hell?
Yeah.
You know, it's
I feel like he's
I masturbated
uncancelable.
to that Rose McGowan picture constantly as a young man.
Yeah, you can't cancel Marilyn Manson, I don't think.
No way.
What was he doing again? He was taking the girl from the movie 13 and chaining her up, pissing on her. Is that what he did?
Oh, I don't know. I'm only on the headlines. You know that. I only regurgitate headlines.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
probably for the better.
Yeah, that's how it works, baby. If it's, you know what I mean, it's just easier.
I mean, journalism's so bad these days. Usually you click the article and it's like 4 sentences that are barely put together.
It's just so much. I mean, not even so much easier, but it's more exciting. You know what I mean? You give them the headline. You go, local baby dies, and then it's like coronavirus question mark. And
I like seeing a sensational headline, and then you click the article, and then you immediately click the author's name, and it's just like a very chubby man with a goatee.
Sure. That's a good gambit, dude. It's a good way to get paid. PAIDD. You know what I'm saying? I saw 17 articles today in a row, all on Forbes alone, and they all had to do with different wording of why aren't you getting your stimulus check?
I was under
I
the
could
impression
write one
that
of those fucking things.
I was under the impression that journalists didn't get paid. They just get compensated by being able to have a blue check mark next to their username on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was
part
my
of it for sure.
my understanding of it.
That's today's currency, though.
Yeah.
Like currency, it's all perception, baby, right? Perception's reality. If you ain't out there using money any longer, you know what I mean? If we just keep giving these damn, you know, Kanye checks.
Social capital.
Keep sending me stimulus checks because I can buy more fucking wrestling tracksuits on fucking that Chalkline website.
Dude, you
Yeah.
know this is Vince McMahon's doing too. He got appointed. Like they're like, all right, Vince McMahon, it's going to be ahead of like getting the economy back into you know working order. He's like, oh, I'll just shut down the XFL, take the money that I was going to put into that, and here we go, baby.
Thank you,
Round
Vin.
two.
Thank you.
Fire it up.
$12 more $100, please. You know what I'm saying?
You just got your stimmy check.
I did, dude. I love this goddamn country so much.
What are you gonna
Yeah.
I was
get?
kissing it. I was kissing it like the LA Spider-Man that
I ordered the Death set or the Death Star Lego set.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Right.
fucking
Hell yeah.
deluxe one, the one that's like $500.
Oh
It's
shit.
got like 18 different like Lego minifigs on it.
You're really
Legos are
stimulating
expensive.
the economy, dude.
I'm stimulating the fuck out of the
Oh, yeah.
economy like it's a clit.
Yeah.
What are you going with, Cody? What are you gonna spend your money on?
Oh man, well that's the thing. I just got depressed and I'm going insane and there's nothing like I didn't do shit before quarantine. But you could look at a calendar and you'd be like, "Oh, like in 5 days I'm doing something." And then like you have justification to do nothing until that happens. And now I look at the calendar, there's absolutely nothing. So my thing is just blowing as much money as I can to have something to look forward to coming in the mail.
Tracking
Dude.
the package feels fucking good.
I blew $7,000 the past month.
Whoa! Hell yeah!
It's not good. No, it's
That's a lot
not
of
good.
Optimus Prime fucking figure still in the
Yeah,
box
dude.
right there.
You should see my Funko Pops, dude.
Damn!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I just blew so much money, and I'm the dumbest shit. But hopefully, like relatively low risk. So then, if I impulsively sell it, I don't lose that much.
Okay.
I
Just
bought-
lightly use it.
Yeah, I got an iPhone 11. I bought a new MacBook Pro. I got a $3,000
You went
moped.
full pack, baby.
Yeah, I
Tack
bought a
top,
moped.
man.
You bought a moped? Are you
Yeah.
gonna start dealing weed?
I'm moving to New York, and I was like, "Fuck it, dude! I'll have a way to get around."
Oh,
Be
that's so
nice.
smart.
Whip around the city. Yeah,
Bro, that's so smart. What kind of moped
Yeah.
did you get?
it's like a Super 73. It's like a mix between being a bike and a dirt bike almost.
Oh, that's sick.
I'll send pictures. It's fucking tight. But it's like I literally only found it because all these famous YouTubers ride them, like Casey Neistat and all those fucking people.
Oh.
I'm like, that's like the epitome of me being a consumer, you know? Like
Yeah.
I just watched some dude look
Kawasaki.
badass on YouTube, and I was like, I want to be that guy. So
Hell yeah, dude! Like the and one videos, but for bikes.
yeah,
You know,
that's
I'm
about where
talking-
I'm at right now mentally.
I
It's
like to
I-
think you're watching motocross videos and going like, damn, fucking order that. Then you order the ball cage. Fucking start zooming
Yeah, dude.
around in that fucking thing.
Well, that's the thing. In Philly, you can ride dirt bikes in the street. Like people just do that everywhere. And like there's like crews, and like 50 of them will pass by you.
You can make
And-
crews?
Yeah, and four wheelers. A lot of four wheelers too.
Yeah,
Whoa.
four-wheeler crew.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine hand painting jackets and shit and riding around, Vinny?
Ah,
That
That'd
sounds
be
sick, dude.
fun
yeah.
as hell. Little dirt biking.
We
What's
got, like,
that CC?
moped
What?
crews here.
What's that CC? What? They're like,
Apparently, they're not allowed to. The cops are not allowed to follow you because it's like endangers the public if they go out
Yeah.
of their way to chase a
Yeah,
dirt
they
bike.
go too fucking fast. The crotch rocket.
Yeah, so they don't follow dirt bikes or anything.
And you
Oh,
can
man.
bully people on the fucking highway, do figure eights, fucking weaving in between cars. Cops can't do nothing about it, and you're just scaring the shit out of people.
Yeah,
You're putting your own life on the line, but fuck it, go fast on that bike.
Yeah,
Philadelphia is crazy, dude. Like, I just fucking before we called, I was reading this fucking blog by this girl I grew up around, and she grew up in a mansion. She has like so much fucking money, and she's writing a 12 submission diary post on a Tumblr account she created, explaining how she got PTSD from living in Philadelphia. And it's like literally one of the most embarrassing things I've ever read in my life. And it's like one of the things is she claims she got PTSD from having to take the train to work because there were people everywhere. It's like, why the fuck did you move to a city?
Oh, damn. Yeah. All right.
I got to read one of these quotes, dude. She talks about how she turned to drug use because she was too stressed out. Oh, dude, good news. Okay, I just opened it. But we got NBC News. House Democrats push new stimulus checks for Corona's bill. There we go, boys. There we fucking go, boys.
Dude, I'm ready, baby. I'll kiss another check in the mail. I don't care.
Yeah.
Give me, you know what I mean? Come here, baby.
The replica Boba Fett helmet.
No, here we go. It says, my new life was too much for me to take. I knew I needed to be sedated luckily, I lived on a street with plenty of drug dealers. Obviously, I didn't turn to heroin, but weed was cheap and easy access. And let me say, Mary Jane saved my life. Like, truly and honestly, God bless her. Before this point, I've only smoked weed in Oregon, but for the most part was pretty straight edge, minus a benzo bender in 2016 when it landed me in the psych ward. It took me around 4 weeks of living in Philadelphia to start smoking weed every single day. When I was high, I could walk to school, work, or whatever without caring about being harassed on the street. I was more motivated to do work and go to class, and I had been skipping a lot previously.
All right, Jay Baruchel. You know what I'm saying? All right.
It's so bad, dude.
Fucking plants. You know what I mean? The goddamn plants, dude.
This whole thing is insane. There's so many people felt the need to stop me because they told me that they could see my ass cheeks. Like, okay, and I really think that wearing schoolgirl shirts and skirts and thigh highs to class wasn't that radical, but I assume I'm wrong.
Oh man, if I may, one time we went to Pittsburgh in the dead of winter, and I was seeing this girl at the time that would dress up all of the time, and I was like, "We're gonna be gone for 3 days." I said, "We're gonna be gone for 3 days. You might want to change out of the Jessica Rabbit dress. You know, have a change of clothes at least. You know what I mean? Like you might just want to." And so you know, it's like, "No, hell yeah, I'm coming." I'm like, "All right, sick, whatever." So we go out there. And dead of winter, and brought no change of clothes. Got this like Alabama whirly, like tube top on, tits hanging out.
Not even like a light overcoat, sweater or some shit.
Gliding on the ice, and it's just like, oh my god,
where'd you find her?
I'm gonna freeze to death. It's gonna cut me up with a goddamn tauntaun. You know what I mean?
We played like a punk house in Pittsburgh, and I think like the people that lived there had to like cover her in blankets. You know, one of the layers like
bring the bed bugs back with us.
Two blankets that are underneath like a layer of clothes on their living room couch. You know, they had to dig excavate it.
I mean, bless their heart, dude. Bless their heart, because holy shit.
Where'd you find this girl?
Good question. Probably the internet, I would imagine.
Okay.
The internet or homies.
Tumblr?
That's how everybody meets around here. You know, usually homies are the internet. I used to run with a pretty incestuous crew. Gross.
Yeah.
But you know,
still, dude.
God bless her. I hope she.
Fuck, homie.
Oh, she rules, dude. She rules. She gave me a phone call recently to be like, "Hey, your ex-girlfriend's calling me up to get juice on you." I told her, this ain't none of your business. Kick rocks. We're cool.
Did we got a cancel post coming?
Yeah, dude, it was pretty sick.
Wait.
She was trying to like Joey's ex-girlfriend was trying to cancel him using magic.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know if I could say this on the pod, but is it the magic girl?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Magic girl.
That fucking rules, dude. That fucking rules.
It's the magic, yeah. And so yeah, I just like got a text at like 2:30 in the morning. It was like, "Yo, your ex just hit me up. I told her to kick rocks." Like, sick, dude.
Has your life gotten any worse since being cursed?
Yeah, it got really bad for a minute, but mostly for everyone around me.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I got into a car crash the week of the curse.
True.
Tucky got into a car crash a week and a half or 2 weeks right afterwards too.
Yeah, he got into a car crash.
Everybody just kind of like it was.
Some
like,
bitch couldn't fucking navigate the spell correctly.
Yeah.
Do you remember the tale of was it Jimmy Page and Kenneth Anger fucking with the black magic, and then all of Led Zeppelin gets punished for it, except for Jimmy Page. But the argument is that Jimmy Page got punished by having to live his life out by being high on addicted to heroin and seeing all of his friends die tragically or face tragedy.
Well, hopefully that's not you, dude.
No, I mean,
hopefully that's not you, dog, because I would be the one dying.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, if you lean into it more, there's more danger in believing it than to not believe it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I might be stepping into the ringer just by getting on this podcast, dude.
Dude. I don't know.
She definitely scans in each and every episode, even like
Oh, not a chance, dude. Not a chance. It's been silent on the Western Front for like 2.5 months. I am in the clear, baby. The Magic Pass. We're good. We're good. We are straight shooting.
I had like kind of forgotten about Black Magic Girl, but then I was watching an episode of Sopranos season 3 last night, and when don't go.
No. If you don't mind.
Yeah, all right.
There's no reason to bring the magic back. You know what I mean? We are having a nice time. Nobody's gonna get any car crashes.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of boring, man. I could use some chaos magic.
Yeah.
White girl magic.
Curse Cody? You gonna curse our guest?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I got it.
Dude,
baby.
coming into this, I was like, man, am I gonna walk out? If I share this, am I gonna get canceled? Because I'm saying some dumb shit I usually wouldn't say. And then literally you opened with the Chris or Joe Hardcore thing, and I was like, oh no, dude. I was like, it like put me on the spot now. And dude, like you have no idea. There's some history there. And I was just like, oh fuck. I was like,
we were talking about doing this other Joe Hardcore bit that we didn't do.
Oh man,
that was a lot worse than just giving him a blowjob.
Granted, we only know the name.
I only know him from like 18 different hardcore documentaries on YouTube, but
I can't attest. he was on Gangland, dude. He does not like me, and his people don't like me. So.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's personal. I mean, I'm fine at this point. It's been like cooled off, but you know,
they are the nicest fellas.
I am moving to New York City, so it's cool.
So it's cool to do the trans Joe Hardcore then.
I mean, if you want to do the
hardcore shows, and I dilate my new pussy. I got a brand new fucking pussy. Yeah, the guy in ceremony fucking put it together for me.
Oh god.
New York
I will go more into it. I don't want any beef with Joe.
It's so bad, dude.
We got a couple of fellas in town that I think are like our equivalents, and like I would say that at least 2 out of the 3 of us have. I mean, you got close to kissing that dude from the freezer, right? He tried to kiss at the Tromoplex. You know what I'm talking about? The dude text. Oh, he's talking about the freezer, and then we were like all like chilling and shit, and then like he was like talking about like the old hardcore scene, and then like was just really throwing the moves. Was that you or Tucky? He was flirting heavy with one of y'all.
Was I drunk?
Oh yes, yes, without a doubt. I mean,
there's a lot of like from 2014 to like 2016 that I just straight up don't remember.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Here we are, baby.
Yeah. I mean, I got asked to be in a hardcore band today, and I was like,
hell yeah!
I was like, I don't know if I should do that because like I might just get my ass beat. So I don't know.
If you got Joe Hardcore's number, just text him. Be like, hey man.
I mean, the whole
thinking about getting back into the business.
Yeah.
This thing of Oz.
This thing of Oz.
Yeah, baby, hell yeah. Yeah, dude. What do you guys have places open and shit over there?
No, not at all. We've been in like strict quarantine here, and like, I mean that I use that loosely. People are, dude. You go everywhere. There's people everywhere, but you have to wear a mask. It's mandatory. Everything is shut down and pickup only or delivery, food wise, and nothing is really open. No one's really working.
How did that Facebook event page you made go?
Yo, so many. So I made a fake event flyer for my band, and I said that it was a Corona keg party for canceling Corona, and that it was over, and that it was a fake disease. And there were people that actually hit me up to come, like a lot of people. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like,
you flew a flag to try and find the pandemic homies, and they reached out.
Yeah,
they're sick of it.
I found a good amount of them, and honestly, like I get it.
You're like, no, but for real though, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, I go to the grocery store 3 times a week. I don't need to go to the grocery store 3 times a week. You know?
Yeah. Whatever. Sometimes you got what if going is exposing your immune system, so you're not like a fucking autoimmune suppressed pussy. You gotta keep the game up.
Dude, that's what Joe Rogan's new T-shirt says, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
the whole down block front.
And there's a monkey on the back.
Yeah, dude, snarling, 3-eyed.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan rules, he's just like screaming out his podcast that he thinks it's all bullshit, but he's getting tested for COVID
Every day,
like 2 times
every day.
Yeah.
I've watched a good bit of his recent episodes, and he's like getting tested every day, having all of his guests tested, and then being like, "Yeah, we should reopen. Like, they're not taking it so serious." He posted on Instagram about that today, like not wearing a mask, and it's like, dude, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, the idea is for it to like protect the other people, right? So like, even if it is bullshit, why not just do it?
Yeah, I mean, check this out. I got a fucking
What do we got,
InfoWars mask.
Oh, let them know, Cody.
That's awesome.
One of the exclusive. It came with a bunch of stickers, dude. I got an IMQ InfoWars sticker. That shit rocks. We got save the first, save the second, impeach the Democrats. That's probably my favorite one.
That's got to go on your Kawasaki fucking motorbike.
My bike, yeah. The IMQ one's pretty good.
Oh,
kind of looks like the discharge font.
What that came with the mask?
Yeah, I got like 30 stickers for free.
And Alex Jones really, man, he knows how to push that merch.
Yeah, I mean, I respect it, dude. That guy's on one.
Dude, Baba Shavada's right on the verge. Like she's taking the breadcrumbs on the other side of the.
Your mom is Q now, ain't she?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, hell yes, dude.
But yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll say this much: we can have a lot of phone calls where I have to remind her, be like, "Yo, 3-letter organizations. We don't talk about this over the phone. I'll talk to you later." She's like, "But don't you think?" Like, of course, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? We go a lot of that.
Just tell your mom to do symposiums on Facebook Live.
Oh, I don't know. She doesn't like people very much.
Your mom's a real one, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't want to entertain. You know what I mean?
Didn't your mom say, like, oh, yeah, like, I'm still going out and I'm still doing stuff because I hate people. If I get it, I would like to spread it.
All to go to the thrift store. That's all she wants.
That
so
rules.
she's like, I understand, but why can't I just go to the thrift store? Oh, yeah. All right, Ma. I understand.
Respect it, dude.
I get it. But yeah, she was supposed to stay here like a week ago, and she came from the airport, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I don't know if that's the best idea. Staying over.
Yeah,
coming from the airport.
Don't be a pussy, Joe."
She said, "No, she's pretty straight up, dude. She was sick. She's like, to be honest, I haven't been very diligent of the 6-foot rule, so that's no big deal." And I'm like, "Oh, sick."
My mom. My mom rejected me.
Really?
Yeah, I asked to go out there. My mom's a wingnut, dude. My mom's like a doomsday prepper.
Oh, hell yeah.
She lives in a tiny home off grid, dude. She's insane.
For real?
Yeah, dead serious. And I talked about coming out there, and she gave me a hard no.
She's like, I gave Cody, as my son, I have given you enough survivalist tips that you have to, this is your final test.
Oh, dude, she sent me a box at the beginning of quarantine with like a ton of vitamins, some gloves, masks, bleach, everything, dude.
Oh,
you should send her an InfoWars mask.
Yeah.
Damn.
That would be a beautiful Mother's Day present.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be tight.
Not a bad idea. They were only $10. I think it's worth it.
And you get stickers?
Yeah.
If I was Alex Jones, I'd be pushing like $30 for them things.
I saw.
He's a man of the people. He's a patriot.
Nick,
not trying to make a buck on nobody.
Nick Gage, the wrestler, has a $30 mask. Did you see that?
No.
It's a mask of his face with his fucked up teeth.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so good, dude. Double down on dental issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck it.
We got to take it back, boys. Yeah. No longer will we hide in the shadows.
All my suspicions about my dentist being like a fucking just a psycho fucking rang true. He sent an email out to everybody and everything was misspelt. And like, I'm like, man, he's over there fucking abusing the hell out of the nitrous machine, fucking telling me that when I come back, everything's gonna be safe, but he can't fucking spell the word safe. I don't fucking think so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe he was frantically, typing because he was afraid that he was going out of business and he was ready to,
Yeah, he was typing maybe with one hand because the other had the gun in the mouth.
I hear that dentists are the number one suicide occupation.
It's pretty high,
suicide.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that because they
Good
they
news.
know what they're doing and they're like, damn, I'm grinding away people's bones for money that they don't need to pay me?
I don't know.
They're scam artists. Like there ain't no such thing as a cavity.
Like, dude, the idea is that teeth repair
It's
themselves.
not real. None of that shit is real.
I had a buddy growing up, you know what I mean? I was like 20, 21 years old. And he was, probably 28, 29. He hadn't brushed his teeth in probably 10 years, 10, 12 years. And they were fine. It was like they were
Hell
self-cleaning.
yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just, as a
That
smoker,
rocks.
I can't run the risk of not flossing and meticulously brushing and
I smoked for like 15 years straight, man. Never got a cavity, no nothing. They tell me I got a cavity. I tell them no, I don't. And fucking, I still eat candy every fucking day. And, everything's fine. There's some severe pain and stuff. But, other than that, it's fucking, everything's good.
You like candy, Cody?
Maybe. I'm not a sugar guy. I'm a chips guy. I'm addicted to sodium, like real bad.
Oh, really?
Real bad.
Ooh,
You got to take a shot of soy sauce to fucking
Yeah, dude.
dive off the shakes.
I eat like fucking 3 bags of chips a week, like family size bags. I go hard, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
My blood pressure's high and I'm 25. I have to keep
What's your COC at the moment?
What is that? Is that the
Chip a choice.
Oh, okay. Well, I have some around here somewhere.
What do we got, baby? What do we
Oh,
got?
I got you. Here we go.
What's the official Chip Away count?
Right now, we got the honey barbecue Frito Johns.
Oh, the twist.
Yeah, those are definitely top tier.
Oh my
I
God.
got Cool Ranch Doritos, classic. Honestly, nacho cheese Doritos, a little disrespected in the chip culture, and I think they need some love.
Really? I think they get praised over the Cool Ranch.
They do. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that's just over here though. We're like, if you go to a barbecue, it's nacho cheese. It's never Cool Ranch.
Yeah, but you got
That's
the
the
Danny
default.
Brown reference, the stank pussy smelling like Cool Ranch Doritos, like Detroit thing.
Oh yeah, Cool
Yeah.
Ranch Dorito.
Yeah.
I love that.
You know what I just found? When I opened up my drawer? I got the drawing that Vince did.
Oh hell yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, Hey Pig Bernie.
Yeah. Dude. I gotta hang that one up. Gotta hang that one on the wall.
Dude, speaking of chippies, do you have ketchup chips down there?
Yeah, I've never tried them though.
Bro.
Any good?
Oh my God, I don't like ketchup, and it is fucking incredible.
Yeah, I gotta try those. I want to try dill pickle chips. Never
That's a
tried those.
Utz town, isn't it? Philadelphia Utz.
Yeah, we got Utz.
That's a Utz
We
town.
got Utz. We got
Uncle Ray,
hers.
man.
Wait, Utz and Ers is Philly?
Yeah, it's like It's out near Allentown.
Oh man,
Is
I
it-
love hers.
Yeah, there's a dumpster you can go to, and it's filled with chips at their warehouse all the time.
Oh, you hear that, Vinny?
I'm here and loud and clear.
Philly trip.
It's the real deal.
I'm sniffing a Philly trip, boys.
Yeah, I like a barbecue chip too. Anything barbecue is pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a favorite sauce?
Nah, I got shit tasting food. I eat chips, but when it comes to food, if you've seen what's on my Instagram, that's what I eat every day.
Oh hell yeah! Tell the shooters, baby.
I eat okay. So 2 days ago, I got 1.25 pounds of 99.1 lean ground turkey. I didn't season it at all. I put it in a pan and I grilled it till it was burnt, and then I ate
Bland,
it
baby.
with a microwave baked potato.
Ooh, hell yeah!
I sat there and I ate 1.25 pounds of turkey, and that's it. That's all
I
I
respect
do.
the hell out
That's
of
a
you.
big boy. That's a big boy meal. That's an American meal.
Yeah, I like a Brock Lesnar meal.
You got me ready to buy George Foreman grill because of.
I have one. I have one.
Go at it. I
Yeah.
seen the video online of you grilling the were they chicken thighs or burgers?
Probably both. I do.
Oh
a little
my
bit
God
of everything.
almighty, dude. It's so you set it and forget it.
I food shop once a month. I buy like 25 pounds of chicken, and then I freeze it. I get like maybe 10 pounds of beef, a little bit
Ooh.
of turkey.
Damn. Hey, I'm on a peanut butter and wheat bread tip, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a former cereal hound, but too much sugar. I had to take a little step back.
Yeah. I got to lower my blood pressure. I'm going to end up on meds, and that shit sucks.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's not cheap, that's for sure.
Nah, and it also, the side effects are trash, dude. So,
Certainly.
got to figure
Oh
it out.
yeah. Side effects are.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, guys, I got to get back to my Talking Sopranos podcast. Listening to. But we're pushing about 2.5 hours right here.
2.5
No
hours?
no fucking way.
Oh, we started at like 5, baby. We got another Scorsese fucking epic podcast. Epic motherfucking podcast.
Hell yeah.
What? Well, hell's bells, baby. All right.
Yeah.
Cody, where do they find you?
We got Instagram. We got coconut_oil_hand job. Coconut
Changes
oil
every
hand
day,
job.
baby. That
Yeah.
handle changes every day. Get in while you
Yeah, get it.
can.
Yeah, you got to get it while you can, because it might be something else tomorrow. I'm oscillating between shit posting all day. That's all I do. And if you want to add me on RuneScape, only if you're a girl, slide in the DMs.
You want to plug your band camp, your band or not?
No. I got to keep this one separate.
Hell yeah. Smart.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Shay, well, Shay, man, thanks for coming on, teaching us about
Yeah.
Philadelphia. I've never been, but
Thanks, Cody. We had a nice fun little chat.
When quarantine ends. Coming
Shooters, you can get a little bit more content if you want to sub it to the Patreon. Patreon.com/boys shooting club. For the $5, $10, $25 dogs, the elite shooters, we started posting bonus content. So if you start up at the $5 level, you get an extra little bonus. Everybody, all the dollars everybody get the fucking extra premium. But you toss a little bit extra, you get a little bit extra content. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, baby.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
okay.
maybe in the form of some art. You know what I mean? So you can loosely throw some quotations on that, baby.
I think
perceptions, interpretation. You know what I mean?
This week's fucking elite shooter Sam Hyde tier gift was the demo pod that we recorded when we were drunk.
Oh shit! You released that?
Yeah, put that out.
Uh-oh.
It's pretty bad, too. It's not a good podcast.
But you're only paying $1, you know?
Yeah, you're only paying $1.
Get what you pay
Well, I
for.
mean, no, that's for the 5 and 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Still.
bearing myself.
Hey man, look, you get 4 pieces of extra content a month. You know what I mean? 1 a week. Come
In
on.
the age of the stimulus check, give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a
Yeah, we
fucking
got
break.
more coming. There's more stimmy coming, so pop on over
Pay
to
some fucking money. you losers.
Patreon.com. But
Put it on
there's
the
enough
podcast,
money
dude.
that you can give it to the big titty goth girl on OnlyFans. You can give a little to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro made sure that he was gonna give everyone 1,000. Then he realized that he's like, well, we gotta help the pay pigs in America. Give them an extra 200.
Bro, I only want to coexist with S&X workers. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I think the Boys Shooting Club and S&X workers are two peas in the same pod. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to eat off of the same. I'm not trying to
We're sex workers.
steal the pod.
Yeah.
I just want to sit at the table. That's it.
But think about who helps you more in the age of the quarantine. You got the fellas. You got the fellas on the pod. Or you got your impulsive instinct to bust a nut. It's 15 minutes. Would you rather have 90 minutes or
Amen.
15 minutes? you
Amen,
know?
brother. And you know
Exactly.
what? Edging isn't fapping. Okay, so
Exactly.
That's good advice.
you're still staying.
I gotta tell
strong.
myself that.
Amen.
Uh,
Hell
Hell yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you for listening to the fucking podcast. More Patreon content this week and shit. Cody, thank you for coming on.
Yes. Anytime.
Hell yeah. Signing off, huh?
Bye.
Later.